Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to some more FIFA 21 career mode. Here today on the channel, we're back with episode 7 of my Manchester United modded career series. We're back on FIFA's Realism mod. Here today, we have a massive match at Old Trafford. We host the Turkey side, Besiktas, and then we've got a match against Burnley in the Prem coming up. This is a huge match here today for us. It's a defining match in our Champions League campaign, and we honestly need a good result. Rasenball Leipzig are at the top of our group stage. We've beaten PSG in recent memory, and we did lose, however, the starting Champions League fixture against Rasenball Leipzig, so I really need a good performance here from the boys. Kickoff is underway. We're coming off an interesting episode last time where we faced Crystal Palace and Wolves. Jesse Lingard picked up the man of the match against Wolves and scored a really nice brace. He's moving to Bayern Munich in January for £20 million. So Premier League wise, we're still hunting for that top 4 place. We trail Liverpool, and Manchester City and Arsenal are just behind us. Spurs are in 5th, Chelsea are in 6th, Crystal Palace in 7th, and Southampton in 8th, off the top of my head. So, it's all to play for in the Premier League still. Erling Haaland breaking away, not good enough against Besiktas. They sit bottom of the group stage on a point, and they easily want to have a try and have an upset at Old Trafford. Wan-Bissaka now cuts back. We've also changed the formation slightly, and we've brought in my wingers. So it's sort of a narrow 4-3-2-1 now. They play a little bit more like inside forwards rather than wingers, but they still occupy the winger spot. Pogba there with an amazing shot. I think it's a handball in the build-up. Just before the 14th minute, it looks like Paul Pogba lashed at the shot, and VAR has ruled a handball. He's got the shot there. Oh, that is... I'd love to see a different and slow angle of that, but Bruno Fernandes steps up. He scored a penalty a couple episodes ago. Can he step up and score a second? He scored in the top left. He can put in the right-hand side against Besiktas. The captain at Old Trafford now, Fernandes. Oh, no, he misses! Oh, we needed that so much. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite us. Pogba again seems to be the more lively player in this match. Fernandes whips it into the box. Erling Haaland wins it. It's Erling Haaland to make it 1-0 just before the 16th. I'm so proud of my players, man. There's been so many opportunities where they've fluffed up, they've made an error, but then they've quickly just come back and managed to bring back a goal-scoring opportunity. What a goal! I'm so happy! Oh my god. Fernandes with the fluff up. And now puts in an amazing ball. A goal-scoring opportunity for Haaland to score. I slapped my hand there, clapped around, and get my hand back on the controller. But Besiktas 1-0 down. He misses the pen. He manages to create a really good goal and correct his wrongful mistake from the penalty spot. Good. The theatre of dreams lives on. Good tackle there, Donny van der Beek. Rashford now. United surging players forward. Haaland to Fernandes in space. That often doesn't come off that sort of through ball into space. Haaland for his second. Oh my god. That would have been an absolute banger at Old Trafford. Nearly claims his second. To be honest, we haven't scored too many heading goals with Haaland in this coach career series. But yeah, we're playing on FIFA's Realism mod, of course, version 1.1. I'm having an absolute blast with the new player faces, tattoos and badges. Oh, they're in here now. Oh, good interception by Eric Bailly. A little bit controversial, having Bailly and Koundé as our defensive backline, but they've been playing some really good football for us. Oh, Van der Beek, dummies 1 and 2. It was a terrible pass in the end to Pogs. Fernandes back to Diaby over the top. It's like Fernandes and Haaland got caught there with the run. They sort of ran into each other. But Besiktas have been a bit shell-shocked after conceding that first goal. Blocked there. The Diaby. Oh, okay. Was that offside? I don't even know what that was. Why was that a free kick? Oh, really good header there by Pogs. They're sort of strangle holding the defence back in this match. Skirtle. Oh my god. That's a throwback. Oh my god. I completely forgot about Skirtle and Daniel Agger. Oh my god. Fernandes makes it 2-0 there. Creeps that one in front. And it's honestly the Fernandes and Erling Haaland show. Both players have been outstanding in the passing department and a spectacular shot at goal. Fernandes and Erling complement each other twice in this. 2-0 we lead against Besiktas. But yeah, can you guys remember? I don't know if you can remember Skirtle and Daniel Agger in the defence for Liverpool. I actually kind of liked Agger. There was always something about him. Maybe it's the tats. I don't know. Well, ball in there from Erling to Diaby. Is he going to be able to keep it in? No. That's unfortunate. But that just shows you his overall rating and inexperience as a young footballer. Just allowing those balls to go out. Rashford will be gobbling up those all day. But so far, I'm liking this changed formation. It's been a while since I've changed the formation to a 4-3. It's more of a 4-3-2-1 narrow. Rashford now, denied, in a better goal-scoring opportunity. I think with this broadcast camera angle, making the wingers a little bit more narrow is more beneficial for us. But I'm still getting used to the gameplay on this Realism mod because it does change it quite a bit, especially on Ultimate Difficulty. But we lead now in the second half, 2-0 up against Besiktas. So if we win this, I don't know where it puts us in the Champions League fixtures because you have to play everyone twice. But I really want to try and get out of the group. We can't afford to do what United did in real life. Rashford on the inside to Fernandes. Turns his man well. Turning the man seems to really work for us. There's a foul there. Is that another penalty? Could very well be. It could be a free kick. Yeah, it's in a dangerous area as well. 20 yards out. Bruno Fernandes would probably fancy himself from here. Bruno, the captain, to step up for his second. Gets it up and over the wall and scores. Our first free kick. Oh, I love how they've made free kicks so much easier on the Realism mod. Bruno Fernandes scores a brace. Come on. Looking to bend it. Curls it perfectly up and over the wall. If there was a world-class goalkeeper in goal, that probably gets saved. But pretty snatch and grab. We're taking our opportunities well in this match. Bruno scores his second UEFA Champions League goal this season. And hopefully, many more to come. Looks like we're going to at least cement this second spot. But there's still a lot of Champions League to play. Van der Beek comes surging forward. He wants to create another goal. Fernandes on another hat-trick. He shoots. He scores. 4-0. This could be our biggest victory of the coach career series so far. Fernandes has had an insane match here today. 4-0 and a hat-trick as well. Within like 25 minutes. Insane scenes here at Old Trafford, the Theatre of Dreams. Ball blocked there by Rashford. He wants to get into it. Just want a quick look at our stamina here overall. We can still wait a little bit longer before we need to bring on some substitutions. Probably got another 10-15 minute interval before we need to do those subs. Pogba wins it back. Rashford and United on the counter-attack. Fernandes looking for Erling. Goes again. Oh, he probably had more time there. No, I rushed that. I really rushed that one. He's just oozing with confidence going forward. I thought he'd be able to snap it in. Van der Beek on the deck. That's a foul. Maybe not. Skirtle up and over the top. Besiktas. I think it's Viska. the Besiktas winger, a low, underrated player. I'd recommend Pogba here on the break. Oh, Pogba could score this one, convert it, bottom left, and he does. That's brilliant there from Paul Pogba. We are just cruising forward, and he rips out the motorbike. Who would have thought that one was coming? This is going to be a niche reference, but he does the Charlie Cameron Brisbane Lions celebration. That's one for my Australian viewers. Rips out the motorbike there. I'm going to bring on some substitutions. We'll bring on Greenwood. We'll bring on Cavani. Even though they're exhausted, they've got a little bit of stamina net left. Actually, look, you know what? Probably better bring on Lingard. Yeah, you know what? Let's play Greenwood as a striker. We've been playing Cavani a lot as a striker. I kind of want to bring on a triple threat pace. Because, like, Greenwood, Lingard, and James are way more rapid. Bringing on someone like Cavani will probably slow things down. We're 5-0 up. I kind of feel like it's a good place where we can test Greenwood as a striker. I think he's better off the right because there's not many two players in world football that have a good left foot. Like there's Oyarzabal, like that are available to us. You know what I'm saying? Like obviously there's Hakim Ziyech and Mahrez, but we ain't signed in those two players. Well, yeah, it's Oyarzabal, Diaby, Groves. He's more valuable to me off the left because there's so many decent strikers. Not too many that have a left foot except for like Erling. Pogba. Greenwood. James. Oh, he's just put it over the crossbar. That's unfortunate there. Dan James. Decent potential. I still think he's got a place at the club. But if a mid-table Premier League side come with a massive bid for him, I am open to it. Kind of same with Lingard. I was happy to keep Lingard, but when Bayern Munich comes knocking... No, that's not good enough by Greenwood there. He should have done better. Cavani probably would have. And the ball's going to peter out the back. Dave, I've called up here. It's okay to sometimes press triangle while on your controller to bring him out like that. Because it saves building it out from the back, and I don't know, it's always a bit of a risk sometimes getting the ball when there's a player pressing behind you. You don't want to put him under pressure, but we're just cruising here now. Greenwood trying to slip James. He can't. He would have been through on goal if he was. But a massive match. It's taken to episode 7 to potentially have a 5-0 clean sheet. A drumming. James wins it back, but I think he's been fouled there by Raphael. I was wondering if that was the Raphael. Our United former player. That's not good enough. We've given it away there. Bailly needs to come out with the tackle. Somehow it does, but he's fouled there. Besiktas, you got to give it to them. They are still fiercely going forward. The Turks. Besiktas. 90th minute opportunity. No, don't concede. I don't want to concede. I want the clean sheet. I'm sure David De Gea wants it as well. Good pressure, Van der Beek. Throw in. Late opportunity. Van der Beek continues on the pressure, and that's it. We've managed to beat Besiktas here today, a whopping 5-0. So now we've got Burnley. We've got Chelsea drawn in the cup as well, which is annoying, getting a quality team like Chelsea that early on. We've got West Brom still to play as well. Man City, Sheffield, and Arsenal. So, as I mentioned before, we sit in second, a point behind Liverpool, who are leading the Premier League after 10 games played. Sterling is the top goal scorer for the Premier League. Unlikely, in my opinion. But there is still only 6 points between first and sixth. The top 6 are dominating, as you'd expect. Leeds, Aston Villa, West Brom. In the relegation zone. I would kind of like Newcastle or Aston Villa. Like, if you want if a mid-table team gets relegated, it's actually really good if you're a top side, because what this does in the Realism mod, it's actually quite realistic. They tend to sell their best players. So if we could get like a Watkins or a Grealish or a St. Maximin on the cheap. Because when they get relegated to the Championship, all these players want to leave. They usually get sold for cut prices. So it does allow the top 6 clubs to pick apart the relegated opposition. But we're playing at Old Trafford again. We're going to be playing with the second team against Burnley after our 5-0 drumming. Greenwood and James and Lingard got a little bit of a run, but this is the team we're going to be playing. Tellez. We've got 3 T's in defence. Tanganga, Tellez, Tuanzebe, Lindelof. TTTL. Rolls off the tongue good. But Lingard, last time he played in the Prem, scored a nice brace. We're still playing him. I'm still giving him the captain's armband, but we will need a replacement for him in January. Let me know in the comments. Burnley, tough team. They are going to be wanting to make their way into the top half. McNeil, can you guys remember when he was rumoured to be joining Juventus? The way they're going, after losing to Inter Milan, they might be sort of shopping around in that sort of window. Oh my God, how far Juventus have fallen. Even with Ronaldo. Tanganga comes up, looking into the box. Tanganga, that's a pen. Couldn't get the shot away. McNeil dropping back into defensive duty. Tanganga on the overlapping full-back run. He's got a pen. I'm really tempted to give it to Tanganga because he's the type of guy that's never, ever going to get a goal-scoring opportunity like that. He might have actually scored. Sean Dyche, I'm furious about that one. I think we'll give it to Jaffet. Because, it'd be kind of boring if Cavani steps up and scores. Let's give it to Tanganga. Let's risk it. It might throw them off so much. Because Nick Pope's quite a decent goalkeeper. 35 pen. Let's go straight down the middle. Tanganga steps up and scores. I can't believe that worked. It didn't work for Aguero the other week, doing the chip, but Tanganga scores his first United goal. I actually wouldn't mind a rule where, it has been touted in previous competitions and years in the Prem, that if you, this rule, if you draw the penalty in the box, you have to take it. Which I kind of like because a lot of goal-scoring records get tainted. A lot of players score, heaps of penalties. So, I don't know. I feel like it kind of taints their outfield goal-scoring tally. And I kind of think it makes the things a little bit harder because, at the end of the day, if a penalty gets given, elite footballers convert so many of them. I think it's something crazy, 75% of penalties get converted in Europe's top 5 leagues. I can't remember the stat over the top of my head, but it's something insane like that. So when a penalty gets given, the conversion rate of elite footballers is incredibly high. So you're basically gifting them a goal, statistically. So to make it a 50-50, I think giving it to the players who draw it. I tend to do that in my career somewhat. But Tanganga, an unlikely goal scorer, makes it 1-0 against Burnley. And they're on the back foot. Rodriguez now, though. Westwood. Tanganga whips it clear. What a match he's having. Fred looking to progress the ball forward. Cavani on the deck to Lingard. Looking to get it back to Cavani. Runs into Long. Still manages to maintain possession, though. Long trying to track Lingard. Puts it into the ground. Fires that one all the way to Munich. Puts his hand over his face. Probably should have done better realistically in that goal-scoring opportunity. Fred. James. Quite quiet in this match. Lingard looking for the nice 1-2 pass. Cavani gets done by Long. Got to say Long is probably Burnley's best player on the pitch at the moment. And Tanganga's away here. Imagine if he drew another penalty. Would have been kind of mad. Burnley. Whip it up. McNeil. Wood. Westwood. Burnley's attack fizzle out. And David De Gea and Manchester United bring it out from the back. So far, we're still slowly but surely working our way through the league season. Still got a lot more matches and episodes to come out. It's going to be a good, juicy, long one, and I can't wait to see where this career mode ends up. We're still challenging where we are for top 4. We're not far enough away to really be outright champions, but I would say in this position, top 4 is definitely on. And hopefully, if we can win another Champions League match, we should be able to progress through the group, which United didn't do in real life. Come on, put a tackle in. Come on, get... That's a foul. And luckily it's saved. But the thing is, with the realism mod in European football, it really depends on the draw. Like, it's really a coin flip, particularly on this realism mod. I want to make semis or the final. I ideally want to win it, but we'll just have to see how we go with the Champions League. The draw can be quite crazy. I don't think, even if we do get knocked out, we won't be relegated to the Europa League. It doesn't really work like it does in real life. Greenwood. Cavani. I don't think it's ever happened to me personally. It could do, but I don't think it does. Can you in FIFA get dropped out of the Champions League to the Europa League? I don't know. Lingard here now though. McTominay. Maybe you can. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. You career mode connoisseurs. It's a really specific question. But we lead here 1-0. Thanks to big old Tanganga. I like to bring it up as much as I can, but the realism mod really shows its awesomeness with the Tanganga transfer. Under Levy and the Ryan Mason regime, they wanted to sell Tanganga. They wanted £15 million for him. However, we were able to structure a deal that we loan him in for 2 years, we pay his wages, we share it with them actually. I think it's like 60-40 or something. And if we like the look of Tanganga over those 2 years, we can bring him in for around about £13-14 million, which I think is a pretty good deal. It's an option to buy, it's not permanent. But we'll be able to see how good he is, because we did sell Dalot to buy Leverkusen. That was the only way we could get Diaby in. So in a world where Dalot goes, Tanganga, left back, right back, centre back, quite a quality replacement. Burnley go to Wolves now towards the end of October. And then we start our November campaign. And the ball goes wide for Burnley. Not incisive enough for them. And once again, United comfortably try to bring it out from the back. Telles. I don't know about Telles, man. If a crazy offer comes in for him, I might actually let him go. He is not the player I thought he was going to be in career mode. He's kind of gotten worse since joining United. Career mode-wise, Fred challenges Pope there. I created a lot of space. I just had to sort of whip it, because sometimes Fred can score those ones in. That's not bad from his left foot there. That's why it's had a lot of juice on it and power. Whipped off his left. Lingard whips it into the box. Greenwood wins the head up, but it runs over the top of the net. Greenwood. Pope bringing it out. Can't quite win it. McTominay to Lingard. Cavani. Not good enough from James there. Westwood. Cork. Oh, that's a really good win back there by Fred. Oh, no, he should have just gone. Oh, no. I should have just gone for it, man. I've overthought that one. It's just because he came so far back in. I thought Lingard would have made a better run than that. We should be 2-0 up. Fred. Corner kick. To the back post to Scott. And Nick Pope is going to gobble those up all day. Tarkowski on the short list at United. A Premier League quality player, Premier League proven. I wouldn't have minded to bring him in if we could get him for like £10 million. He's probably better than Harry Maguire, in my opinion. Well, maybe not. But for his price, like, there's not much of a difference between Tarkowski in this game, £10-20 million player, rather than like a £50-70 million player in Maguire. And it's blocked there well. It might only fizzle out. Oh, how has James put that at 1 out? It might only fizzle out to a 1-0 victory in this. I don't see Burnley coming back. McNeil. Would recommend him, depending on the price as well. Decent player with a good potential. You're better off signing someone like him than splashing the cash on someone like a Harvey Barnes or a Grealish. Grealish plays more through the middle though, but they probably can do a job on that left-hand side. Cavani, terrible. I think everyone's just getting a little bit exhausted here. It might be just the one Tanganga goal, which is surprising. Fred, blocked there. He's played really well, Fred. Is that another pen? Is that another handball? We've had 2 in this match. I like putting handballs on because they do come up quite a bit. You'd be surprised how much the AI does it. Yeah, that's it. Maybe a little bit unfair. Do we let Cavani take this one? Tanganga scored 1. I think we just let Cavani step up. He went down the middle and he went to the right, so I guess we'll try and fake him out and go to the right with Cavani. There might be 2 pens to settle the accord. He goes left. Nick Pope's been done by 2 penalties by United. Well, sometimes that happens in world football. Penalties just sort of come up quite a bit sometimes. Oh well. It's taken 2 pens in the pouring rain at Old Trafford. Cavani scores a pen at the Stretford end. Good kick as well. So much power on it. Cavani scores his 3rd goal of the competition, which is not bad, to be honest. At this stage, still scoring goals. If he can score about 5 before January, it's probably going to save his overall rating. But I still feel like we should move him on. Or should I give him that contract? Hang on, he might score 2 here? Nah. It was zipping away slightly. Oh no, Tellez here now. Oh my god. Tarkowski nearly made it a 3rd pen. Lindelof, Burnley, looking for a late consolation goal. Westwood. Oh my god, what a save by Dave in the end. But that's it. What a good episode here. We're progressing well in the Champions League. 5-2. Whopping against Besiktas. And now we've won 2-1 here against Burnley with a Tanganga created goal. So looking at the other fixture results. Ooh. Okay. This is a little bit of food for thought. It changes things up a bit. Obviously, Newcastle, West Brom, that's what I'm talking about. 2-0 they won. But a 1-1 draw against Chelsea is good for us. And City, they share the points. And West Ham and Liverpool draw. So they're going to be dropping down a bit. We might be top of the Prem now by the start of the next episode. Fulham beat Southampton and Crystal Palace and Wolves are still yet to play. But stay tuned for episode 8 coming out tomorrow of my Manchester United career series. Thanks guys, I'm going to play the outro now. Unfortunately guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already with the bell notification on. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the video, and feel free to leave a dislike. If you want to support the channel and follow me on my social media links, they are all linked in the description below. We've got the series playlist that you can access. You can also have a look at my gaming and recording equipment. If you want to get yourself some cheap games, check out the links. You can support me on Patreon if you want. Channel members are available. Use creator code Simpzy Total War on the Epic Games Store checkout to flick me a couple of bucks. We've got Twitter, Discord, merchandise, Facebook, Steam group, Instagram, Twitch, and Google Plus links all in the description below as well. But above all, guys, make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Much love from Australia. Goodbye. Mahrez. whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Royce